Hey everybody, today we're working with Tolerance, hi Tolerance, and with Dallas, hey Dallas.
Hi.
And it's a windy day in the Bibliophile's garden, well in the teen garden bed. So just to give you an update, the last time you were with us, the girls planted corn and they planted black eyed pea transplants. The day after they planted corn, we got a hailstorm, which was crazy. Remember that Saturday? So
oh yeah, I remember there was like the specks of sleet and stuff, and it was falling down, and we had to go to like hospital Saturday classes, and then well I wanted to go, didn't say I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
But when that happened, it fell on us, and we had to use an umbrella. We had to and I had to get to my class.
Okay, I hear you. So I mean the corn got beat up pretty badly, but it's still living. We'll see what happens. Our sunflower seeds germinated. We have sunflowers coming up. These we planted when we planted the potatoes. And remember when I said when we did the black eyed pea transplants, they might die? Well, they died. But that's all right because we direct sowed. So we're still going to get black eyed peas. So today, everyone, the girls are going to do a little bit of pesticide control using neem oil, because if you look at our collard greens, it looks like we got some pests. We're going to be using cold pressed neem oil mixed with,
Neem oil smells.
it does, that's why I mixed it ahead of time, with a little dish detergent and water. And what you're going to do, you're going to spray the leaves of the collard greens to get these pesky bugs. Now this, because there's no flowers or anything, it won't hurt any bees or butterflies or anything like that. It will get rid of the bugs that like to eat our collard greens. So let's get started. Okay, so the girls are spraying the neem oil on the leaves of the collard greens. And it's always good to remember, if you're using neem oil, you don't spray in the heat of the day because the oil will cook your plants. So it's not that hot today, and it's past noon. It's almost 4 o'clock, so they're getting the fronts and the backs of the leaves. Welcome back, everyone. So today the girls are going to be mixing up some soil. That's the black stuff. The white stuff is perlite. Does anyone know what perlite is used for?
Never used perlite before.
All right, it's organic, but it helps to drain, to keep the soil moving. It helps for the liquid to drain in the soil so that your plant's roots can like move around. They don't get waterlogged. And then this is some granular Dr. Earth fertilizer. So the girls are going to mix it up, and then they're going to put this mixture in these pots, and we will be right back. You're going to fill these pots up with the soil, because later in the summer, when the plants are growing them, they're going to be raffle prizes for a gardening program we're having in August. So if I was you, Dallas, move that closer, your pots closer to the soil so you don't spill it. All right, girls. So for the raffle prizes, you're going to be planting basil seeds, sweet basil and red basil. Do you know what you can use basil for?
Pizza.
Pizza? What else?
Like seasoning?
Seasoning? Yup. Did you know you can make tea out of basil?
Really?
You got basil.
Yup. And with red basil, if you put lemon in it, it'll, like, the water will be purple. Now let's go. Faith, right?
Yes.
Hi, Faith.
Sorry for being late.
That's all right. Like, I'm glad you showed up.
How do you want to mark her that she didn't have some here?
With red basil, if you add lemon to it, because the water will be like reddish purple, it'll turn it green because of the add. So that's something, if you get some red basil, you grow it, you could try it home. All right. So now Faith is going to plant nasturtium seeds. Open this. There we go. So nasturtiums are an edible flower. They're very pretty. When they grow in your garden, they attract pollinators. You can also eat them. People put them in their salads. They have a peppery taste, but they also attract bugs that may harm your other plants. That's why you should always look at a nasturtium before you eat it, because the back may be covered. So we soaked, or these have been soaked, because if you look at a nasturtium seed, does this look like a soft seed to you? Does it almost look like a nut?
Yeah.
Yeah, so before you plant it, it's good to soak them. And some people scratch them against the ground because that'll help with germination. All right, so Faith is going to start planting them in our garden bed in between our baby sunflowers.
Is it